I want you to imagine the sun. It is huge. You could fit 1 million Earths inside of it. Now, imagine a black hole. We usually think of them as dark, silent, invisible drains in space. But there is one black hole that breaks all the rules. It is not dark. It is the brightest object in the known universe. And it is so massive that it defies the laws of physics. This is Ton 618, the king of monsters. To understand the scale of this object, we have to start small. The black hole at the center of our own galaxy, Sagittarius A, is considered a supermassive black hole. It is about 4 million times heavier than the sun. But Ton 618 makes our black hole look like a grain of sand. Ton 618 is an ultramassive black hole. It is 66 billion times the mass of the sun. Let me repeat that. 66 billion. If you replaced our sun with Ton 618, it wouldn't just swallow the Earth. It wouldn't just swallow Pluto. The event horizon, the point of no return, would extend 40 times further than the orbit of Neptune. It would take a beam of light, the fastest thing in the universe, an entire week just to cross from one side of the shadow to the other. But the terrifying part isn't the size. It is the hunger. Ton 618 is a quasar. This means it is actively feeding. It is eating so much gas and dust that the material swirls around the drain at nearly the speed of light. This friction creates heat. The gas glows with a blinding intensity. Ton 618 shines as bright as 100 trillion stars. It is brighter than our entire galaxy combined. In fact, it is so bright that we can see it from 10 billion light years away. If you were standing on a planet in a nearby galaxy, Ton 618 would shine in your night sky brighter than the full moon, casting shadows on the ground. Even though it is millions of light years away, it is a lighthouse of death at the edge of the universe. So what happens if you get too close? With a magnetar, the magnetic field dissolves your atoms. With Ton 618, the gravity does something even worse. It creates a process that scientists actually call spaghettification. Because the gravity is so intense, the pull on your feet is significantly stronger than the pull on your head. As you fall toward the event horizon, this difference in gravity stretches you. Your body is pulled into a long, thin noodle. Your bones snap. Your muscles tear. You are stretched until you are just a stream of atoms falling into the void. But with a black hole this size, there is a strange paradox. The tidal forces at the event horizon of an ultramassive black hole are actually quite weak. You could theoretically cross the line of no return without feeling anything. You would be alive. You would look back and see the universe disappearing behind you. You would be inside the monster, but you could never leave. All roads lead to the center. No matter which direction you turn, you are moving toward the singularity. The light from the universe behind you would get compressed into a tiny blue dot. And then, darkness. Ton 618 reminds us of the true scale of reality. We live on a tiny rock orbiting a tiny star in a quiet corner of space. But out there, in the deep dark, there are titans. Monsters so big that they treat entire solar systems like we treat dust motes. It is humbling, and it is terrifying, because in a universe that can create Ton 618, humanity is not the main character. We are just the audience. I am your host. Don't look into the abyss. Subscribe.